At number 63, we have the all-American Dodge Viper. From its concept beginnings to its recent reimagining, the Dodge Viper has been the first port of call for any power and performance-crazed motorists eager to leave an aerodynamic outline in the minds of amazed onlookers.
Most people's reaction to the Viper is quite excited. It is very rare in the UK. We've had 6. I don't think there are any other. Probably of the previous model, there are only 25 in the UK.
In 1989, the Detroit Motor Show played host to a stunning array of new concepts and dazzling performance-orientated vehicles, with the highlight being a new concept from Dodge in the form of the Viper. The Viper's first few years in production provided the designers with many new ideas and innovations to revise and improve the original. And so in 1996, the Viper GTS was made available.
The Dodge Viper was one of those cars that everyone had on the bedroom wall, and I was never quite convinced why. When I was growing up, you know, in the, well, I've never grown up, when I was alive in the 90s, I could never see what it had going for it.
As a modern-day muscle car, the Viper demands an awful lot from its driver. Definitely not for the faint-hearted, its awesome power provides a staggering 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds, a brake horsepower of 378, and a lightweight frame, which could be more than enough to overwhelm a less experienced driver.
Viper to drive is absolutely fabulous. It has terrific performance. You're looking 0 to 60 under 4 seconds, potentially 200 miles an hour.
Yeah, I think for a car to be in the top 100 cars ever, it's got to be innovative, it's got to be stylish, or it's got to have great performance or great handling, great styling, or it's got to be revolutionary. You know, the Morris Minor I would have in the top 100 over a Dodge Viper. You put a 7-litre V12 engine or whatever it was in a truck and it's going to go like stink, you know? It's just, it's big, bold, brashy and very American.
An unconventional modern-day triumph, the Viper is loved by its fans the world over for its trademark image, which pays homage to so many of the greats. Its raw power and force on the road give the Viper its rightful place in the top 100. Toyota originally explained the name MR2 as meaning mid-engined, runabout, two-seater. But once the marketing men got hold of it, it became mid-engine, rear-drive two-seater, the rear drive being felt to be more desirable to the sports car drivers that the MR2 was aimed at.
When the MR2 was introduced, it was really a budget two-seater sports car. I mean, a kind of rival to Lotus Elise, if you like. I mean, even today, it offers great budget motoring for someone that wants a two-seater sports car and isn't too concerned about where they're going to put the luggage.
A lot of the owners are 30s, 40s, 50-year-olds, but now there's a lot of people coming in, a lot of youngsters coming in now. A lot of late teens, early 20s are starting to realise that these cars are cheap to buy still at the moment, so their prices are starting to rise.
2 versions were available, both using 1.6-litre 16-valve engines, one with 112 brake horsepower, the other supercharged, developing 145 brake horsepower.
I thought the MR2 was absolutely fantastic to drive, and I was quite lucky the day I took one out because it was sunny and I could have the roof down, so I couldn't actually vouch for the wind resistance or noise when the roof's up, but in terms of having an open road in front of you on a Sunday afternoon, there's no more fun for that sort of money.
Toyota went back to basics with the Mark III MR2, a 1.8 normally aspirated engine producing just 138 brake horsepower.